So sitting in the stance. Sitting in the stance here, pelvis a little bit tucked under, so you feel your pelvis connecting to your feet. You'll bring your left fist up to your shoulder, just like your seatbelt when it gets a bit stuck. We've got it there. Elbow not up like this, so your shoulders, elbow dropped and your shoulders relax as well, so we're not like this. There. We're going to wind the body up here. I'm going to turn the body and whack, like I'm hitting with this part of my fist, or even with the forearm, like I'm whacking something. So not directly to my side, a little bit more back behind me, just a touch. So the target's here, so we finish the move here. So whenever you hit going for a target, if the target's here, I'm aiming at least about this far past the target, if not more. If you want a really snappy movement, about here is good, because the energy finally terminates in a snap just here. Here can be, it still hasn't got quite a snap yet. When you kick, if you're kicking something, you aim to kick through to the other side of the body. And people, even someone holding a kick shield, they'll feel it in their kidneys. So you want to kick through targets, punch through targets to transmit power. And part of martial arts training is learning how to use your body as a weapon. And then what do you need to do kinetically to get that force in, to snap it into the target. And then part of the training is also what happens to someone's body if they're in a certain position and you hit as well. So it's not very, it's a little bit morbid, that part of the training, but it's there to protect your life. So you need to know what happens to people's bodies so you really don't do damage too, if you don't want to do big damage. So we're going to start off left fist here, wound up, and we're going to unwind. So all the power comes from rotation, from your hips and your waist. Unwind, let the arm go. So it's a bit loose, and then we stop it. So I'm letting the arm open. So I turn the waist, shoulder, elbow, fist, waist, shoulder, elbow, fist, waist, shoulder, elbow, fist. So it's a looseness that I stop. If I don't stop the looseness, it just does this, which is a useful thing to practice too. If you really find you can't get the power, as long as you haven't dislocated your shoulder before. Some people do, if the shoulder's a little loose and they practice this, the shoulder can pop out. So if you've got that problem, don't do it that way. So we'll do 5, and then we'll change sides. So left fist, wind up, twist the body, let the arm go, and relax. And lock it in, I should say. So there's a curve in your arm. We're not locking out. Because if you hit something, someone moves forward or blocks you here, you hyperextend your own arm. So we want to keep that off lock. And people can try to trap your arm too. So they're trapped here, and they can do a dynamic, sort of dynamic break. A lot of martial arts techniques, especially that look like this or cross hands, are dynamic breaks for elbows. So when the arm comes in, they're just that, and the arm's broken. So we're protecting from that. So 5. 1, 2, 3. Check your body, relax into your legs. Feel it from here. Ignite it, whip it from the waist. 4 and 5. Other arm. So just start off loose. Wind up, let it go. Wind up, let it go. Again, finishing a little bit behind the target, not to the side here. Right at the last second, really hard with your fist, make it as tight as you can with your fist. And what that doesn't mean is that your fist is loose the whole time and it's just tight right at the end. The fist is well formed, it's just not 100% tight. So I've got maybe 20% force in my fist just to have a good solid sort of hold of the position of the fist. Then I'll make it as hard as I can. So let's just do one more set each side. So I'll face away from you. So left arm, Sitting in the hips, left arm on the shoulder, shoulders dropped, relaxed into your legs so you can use the whip of your waist better. And we're aiming over here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're locking in the fist at the end every time, then letting it go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we'll do another set, but we're going to do it about 50% power. So I like that you're trying really hard right now. When we first begin, the body's not very connected. It's too tense. It's too tense up the top, just like a bowling pin that's been turned upside down. It wants to fall over. It's unbalanced. It's too top heavy, or a mushroom. Mushroom's too top heavy on top. Mushroom body in Kung Fu they call it. We want to turn the mushroom upside down. So that's why in Kung Fu there's lots of leg training. Make the legs really solid, so you feel really stable when you step and you move and you kick and you punch. It's all coming from the base. The foundation's strong, so the waist can be more loose, can be more sudden in its power, and the arms are really like cords with weights on the ends. The spine acts like a bow as well, so there's movements later where the spine starts being used in bow-like motion to get power out in different ways. So it's nothing to do with rotation, it's to do with using the spine and the use of the center as well. So the body is too top heavy, it's too tense up top, and not enough down in the legs. So what that means is you try your hardest, but everything's like tight, and it looks like it takes a lot of effort to do, but there's not much power coming out. So when you look at it, there's like so much potential. There's like maybe 20% of your own body power went to the single point. Big thing in martial arts is make your body like a weapon, so that you can get all your body mass, all the force, kinetic power into a single point, into the target. Not getting stuck in your hip, stuck in your shoulder, stuck in your elbow, then only a small part of your power comes out. So a mistake that's made when we first learn, especially in Tai Chi training and internal Kung Fu training, is that people try their best, they're going as hard as they can, except their body's tense already, so they're training to be tense with every single movement, and years later they're still tense. So what you aim to do is a big reason why in Tai Chi has lots of jump jog training, standing practice, to make your body more relaxed, sink body tension down into your legs, so the top becomes very loose, very good central axis through the body. Teach you how to really mind-body connect to muscles, to release tension. So you have a different feeling in your body from that. Your body just feels different because it's wiring different. So what happens over time is that as you move, there's a different kind of power that comes out. And so if I do this really loose, all my power goes right to the fist. Or if I show you, it can be a bit more obvious from a front movement. So here, I'll make all my body power go to the fist. So I want to throw it off my body. Not, some still stuck, and there's just a little bit here. So we're going to do 50%. It's almost like you're not even trying, just good form still. Where you're making your arm as loose as you can. Let it come up, swing like a pendulum to your shoulder. Loose, let it come up, swing like a pendulum to your shoulder. Loose, arm up, swing, arm up, wind the body up. Use the waist, so the focus is on the hips, the waist. Loose arm, round up body, open. So practice this way more so, and as you're getting more and more loose over days, weeks, months, you can put in a bit more zip or zap into your movement, but it's coming from this part, your hips, waist, making this sudden boom, boom, not from your arm or making the muscles more tense. Make this part faster, arm looser, so the power really starts to come out. Okay.